Oh yeah. All right. Starting around 10:45. Hey everybody, I'm Absird. Welcome to Chatting with Abby. Today I tried to do a little bit of preparation. I actually went on Twitter. I shared this. I went on Instagram to share it, but it didn't happen. I got caught up in reading things. I shared it on Facebook too. I wonder if it's like a way to share it on YouTube. When came back from the dollar store, found out you pick a lot of stuff up there. I'm okay with paying $1 with, like, I'll pay $1 for a broom or a mop. I don't need a $10 broom. Give me this rickety broom. Just don't have it fall into pieces when I like clean carpet. So not like a straw broom. Them good old fashioned ones that are like bound. Oh my goodness. Alright, so I'm going in there raw. I hope y'all see this. I'm out of water. And I don't actually want to stop the stream to go get more. I grew up in the generation that witnessed the birth of technology. When I was a kid, we had I think the 8 tracks were out. I don't know. I was too young to actually listen to them, but as I grew up, then cassettes were released. Then the extremely short lifespan of CDs. I was around the entire lifespan of CDs. Then moving on to MP3s. I remember MP3 players were like these giant CD players. Like, yeah, this is an MP3 player. Just burn music to your CD and you can play it. And they're like, if it's just a digital musical file, why does it have to be gigantic? We can just compress it. And then it came out like the iPod. Like, look at this. Carry your music with you. Like, what? The LimeWire age, the Napster age, the Apple Music age. This is before you could just stream. You had to buy your. Oof. Those years were rough. That was a rough transition. Ooh, I grew up in the hood. Cleveland, Ohio. From Morris Black, King Kennedy, Rainbow Terrace. Bits of East Cleveland, St. Clair. Oh my goodness. We moved around the city, and even on Huff. It was a rough childhood. Thought it was normal, since everywhere we moved, it was always, the same environment. So I was like, oh, this must be how the city is. Then we moved near Shaker Square. And alright, you know what? I'm wrong. I need the water. I'm sorry. Alright, give me like 1 second. I'll be right back. Ahorita. The funny thing, what I find interesting, when I say 1 second, because a lot of my friends who speak Spanish, especially the ones who speak Spanish as a primary language, they said ahorita. And when I say 1 second, it's like a gross exaggeration of time measurements. Like, listen, this task that I'm describing can't reasonably be performed in 1 second. So just be patient. Give me a second. Don't rush me. Can I get 1 second, man? Oh man. rough childhood. But yeah, I thought it was normal until I started being exposed to other environments. But I'm not here to shit on the hood. I'm here to thank it, to be appreciative of the environments I was raised in. We're around hustlers. Yeah, there were people who hustled things that were detrimental to the community, but there were hustlers who built their community. My my aunt's boyfriend worked on cars. He was a mechanic. He can fix it, and every time he fixed something on my car, I was learning something new. He's like, "Oh, you got a dent? I'll take care of that, nephew." Doof 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 doof. I'm like, "Oh, this how you fix a dent." Like, "Oh, you need your oil change? I got you, nephew." Yeah, you just pull this and let it all drain out. Tight that cap back up. Then you go back on top. Just fill it in. That's all you need to do, nephew. My brother's father was into carpentry, so I learned how there was a hole in my bedroom wall. Oh, it's a hole in the wall. I make walls for a living. I make walls. I can fix a hole in a wall. Grab the drywall. Well, grab not the plaster. What's it called? I think it's grab the drywall, then the gauze. Make some plaster first, of course. Then put the drywall, gauze, rub the plaster, let it dry, rub some more, paint it over. It's like, oh. Even seen them make stucco. Like, okay, okay. My brother, he's a pipe fitter. Toilet went out. Oh, don't worry. I come over. I'll fix it. I'm free on this day, Or if there's an emergency, come right over. There were ladies that hustle hair. Hey, I'll get your hair done. You don't need to go way over there. I got you. Come to me. Man. Learn to look for opportunities to make money, to look at ways to use your skill set to acquire resources, to seek and develop a skill set. Like, a lot of these hustles, I worked on electricity, and there's a huge difference in the motivation. Like, my brother didn't join pipe fitting just to make money. He wanted a skill that can save money. Like, if something happens at his house, he can fix it. And then, as I started to fix things around my house, I started to appreciate, like, being able to be around these people and learn these skill sets. And my one uncle, he taught me to navigate by recognizing patterns. We were staying on St. Clair, and this is in Cleveland, Ohio. It's not the best neighborhood. It's an extremely impoverished area. But he told me how to recognize landmarks, become familiar with access points and passages. My friends in the neighborhood taught me the shortcuts. Taught me how to look and find shortcuts, how to be able to eye a fence and know if that fence is the type that as soon as you try to climb it, it's going to fold in on you. Learned a lot. These skills transferred even to the corporate world. Because the skills that I picked up is I learned how to talk to people. I was a small person. I didn't hit my growth spurt, and, well, let's just say the growth spurt was tremendous. It's like 4'8", when most of my friends were, 5'7", 5. Like, they had already hit their growth spurt, so they're in the fives, and I'm 4'5", 4'8". Not even 5 feet, and they're just towering above me. Oh my goodness. So I learned to talk to people. I didn't pick up on the bravado that was really dominating, because I was more sheltered, so I didn't see I didn't really have opportunities to develop a social character because I was cocooned so much. I grew comfortable just being myself, and I just, man, I never realized how valuable that particular experience was. Just having the space to grow up thinking I was normal. Like, even when I was missing out on opportunities, I didn't naturally conclude that it's because I was weird. It was on. I just saw, oh, these people don't want to hang out with me. Okay, I don't know why. I used to assume why. Like, oh, it must be because I'm ugly. And then I learned to get attractive friends. I didn't know it at the time, but what I was learning was how important social image was. I thought that by surrounding myself with attractive people, it would make me more attractive. I didn't understand they were thinking the same thing. If they surround themselves with an attractive person, it makes them more attractive. Some people surround themselves with unattractive people that make themselves more attractive. It's almost always about social imaging. How do I make myself look more valuable? But the ones who developed the skill didn't really spend time trying to look valuable. They had at least an inherent understanding of their value by looking at the demand for their skill. Like, man, this I need my hair cut. You know what? I know this guy that cut hair, and he cut it extremely well. Well, in my case, I'm like, I need my dreads done. You ever talk to Dread Queen? She's extremely talented. She's skilled with her hands. Her hands are strong. She's able to shape and mold your hair as you desire, as she sees fits. People are like, oh, I need that. And they experience like, man, this is really good. And, you hear other people's comments and thoughts and opinions, and you're like, okay, so it ain't just me that's liking this. Like, other people like this too, and they ain't even experienced the process. They just see the results of the process, and they're like, oh, that's dope. Let me cop. And so on popularity. I was listening to the Thong song, and it's like, growing up in the hood, you're always exposed to a hustle. When we were children, we used to sit outside the grocery store and carry people's bags to their cars. And, it was dope. We would make enough money to buy some snacks. I mean, we were children. We didn't know what to do with the money. We didn't know how, and get food and property and things like that. We just trying to survive, trying to get something to eat. Our parents didn't have access to resources to spare to us, so, we ain't got our own. As adults, my brother goes out and gets his own. My sister goes out and get her own. I go out and get my own. My mom goes out and gets her own. We carry this in us. This is what we learn. We learn, if I want something, I'm going to go get it. It's like, we started off in the depths of the hood. And through time and circumstance, huge amounts of luck here, we started to drift from the hood, move further out. Our friends begin to change, our communities changed, our manners of interacting with people changed. And I used to talk like this, this less disarming voice, this voice that, energetic and fun. Hey, that was my hustle. I used to hustle my social image. The interesting thing about hustling my social image is I didn't have to make it up. Like, I didn't just invent my social image. I just told what happened. And they're like, wow, you really did all this? Like, you don't have to take my word for it. You can see the results. And when you ask me about these results, I tell you the process. In fact, I show you the process on these podcasts. For the most part, they're filmed live. There's little editing, little cutting. You see me going off on tangents sometimes. And, well, no one's commented, but I'm going to assume that, you see me making sense in real time. And people ask, how do you do that? Being honest. I'm just trying to be honest. That honestly made me think about the hood. I was watching some videos on some subliminals, particularly Jay-Z and Kanye's relationship. I'm not going to dwell in the details and dwell on the stories, but oof, she really wants to go outside. For not to like, never mind. I don't have to explain that. But it's like when I listen to both sides of the story, I start to see the picture of people who are intimate, and in the midst of the intimacy, they inserted competition, attempting to improve upon each other. And then one person they both seemed to fall in love with a social image, just different images. One of them wanted the spotlight, and one of them wanted to rule the world. It's interesting. It's like, truly I say to you, you will have your reward in full. When you want attention, and you do things to get attention, then you get attention. That's your reward. That's what you worked for. You worked for attention. Do these things to improve your social images. You get attention. Here you are. Here's your attention. And then you get hungry. Your stomach's rumbling. It's not easy to trade attention for resources. It can be done. It can be done. There are whole industries built out of trading attention for resources. And I've tried it. It's tough. Cookie. Eren, siéntate, mija. Cookie, acá. What's wrong? Okay. Lay down. It can be hard trying to exchange attention for resources. Man. Part of being, in the music industry is, from my end, I enjoy entertaining, but I'm not sure if I can qualify myself as an entertainer. Well, I can put on a performance and I can put on a show. It's not a constant performance. I definitely take breaks as soon as I see fit. You know what? I don't need to perform right now. I need to work on a different part. But it always leads back to music in some way. Like I want to write some music. I want to create some music. I want to hear some music. I want to create a choreography. I want to film some music. I want to see other people's process. The hood taught me how to send messages. I would listen to music and listen to the messages they were sending. I do that now when I listen to music. I listen to what the music's saying, and then I listen to what the message is saying. Like, oh, this is what this is. This is what they're hustling. This is what they're selling. All right, people are buying this. Oh, okay. I'm not 100% sure on what I sell, because I'm not sure that what I want to sell I can. Legit, a lot of times I just be having fun. Like twerk, that was just the whole point where I was having fun. Haze, I was just having fun. some, there's some messages in the fun. It's not like, oh, this is just a song full of randomness. Like when I used to copy Eminem style. Like, oh man, I just want these words to rhyme together. I don't really care about how much sense they make when combined. But now it's like, well, I care about the sense they make when combined, and I also need them to fit this type of pattern. All right, this is gonna be a short one today. I really just wanted to start off and give some credit to my upbringing. It's given me a lot of stories, and those stories have given me lots of access to resources. And I want to talk to you. I want you to join the conversation. If you got here with a link, thank you. If you got here on your own, thank you. Hey. Find me on Facebook. My name is Absird Charles. Find me on Instagram, Absird1. Find me on Cashapp, ABSIRD. Find me on YouTube, Absird. Find me, hey. So are you gonna find me, or are we gonna meet on coincidence? Either way, I want to talk to you. Abby, out.